were sleeping, we were staying on top of daily developments in the fight against coronavirus to keep you informed and prepared for your day ahead.
And we know that testing is so important to fighting this outbreak. And that's why we begin today's 3 things you need to know with a new mobile testing center in North Charlotte. Atrium's mobile testing lab will be on Badger Court, just off of Statesville Avenue in Atando from 10 a.m. until 4 this afternoon. Now, you don't need an appointment or an ID to get tested. Just go ahead and show up. You can find the exact address and an entire list of testing sites on our WSOC TV mobile app. All you have to do is look for the Tracking Coronavirus resource page. And starting May 1st, American Airlines and United will start providing masks on their flights. They aren't mandatory for passengers, but they will be for flight attendants. This move comes a day after we showed you this video. This is from a flight from New York to Charlotte, and the passenger who recorded this says she was overwhelmed and shocked at the lack of social distancing. The airlines will also hand out sanitizing wipes as long as supplies are available.
And tonight, Mecklenburg County leaders will rescind the stay-at-home order and bring it in line with the state's order. It's less restrictive. It will allow some local businesses to start reopening as early as tomorrow. County leaders used this information to make that decision. Now, these are the percentages of tests that have come back positive in Mecklenburg County. Take a close look at the orange line on your screen. The county calls this a stable trend over the last 14 days. Now, of course, many of us are anxious to get back to our daily lives. That includes shopping, but this will be a gradual process.
Breaking down which businesses will be allowed to reopen first. And Anthony, things will look much different.
Yeah, Brittany, even with the state's less restrictive order, social distancing is still required, and the county is asking businesses to operate online as much as possible. Here's a list of businesses that will be able to reopen in Mecklenburg County starting tomorrow. They include car dealerships, electronic retailers, craft stores, bookstores, insurance companies, and realtors. Funerals can now have up to 50 people, and tennis courts will reopen. The county's order was set to expire on May 8th, but when leaders meet today to rescind that order, they're also expected to announce if there will be other changes to parks. Realtors in Mecklenburg County will also be allowed once again to show owner-occupied homes. With the previous stricter order, that made selling real estate a little tricky.
We are elated to get back on the market, to work with our sellers, to work and support our buyers.
Again, county leaders are expected to draft that new order today. And again, it comes after the county health director said that the conditions are stable enough right now to relax some of those restrictions.
All right, so they'll be relaxing those restrictions. But Anthony, we know with the new order, businesses are going to have to change the way that they operate. The Mayor Matthews pointed to one business as a prime example here.
Yeah, that's right. The mayor of Matthews pointed to the owners of the Charlotte's Birdhouse on the Greenway. The owners there say that they have been trying to figure out a way to stay open and also follow a lot of those guidelines. With some of their products, they are considered an essential business. The store's entrance is blocked off, and instead they bring the items to the customer, showing the products while maintaining social distancing, and the money there never exchanges hands. The store is doing a lot more phone and online orders, as you can imagine. And again, the mayor of Matthews says that every business should look at this store's model before a lot of those businesses open tomorrow. John?
So when those businesses open up, there'll be noticeable differences. Anthony, thank you for that live report.
And the shutdown has dealt an especially devastating blow to minority-owned businesses. Ariane Bethay has operated her design and furniture shop off of Sharon Amity since 2011. Well, she has taken orders from all over the country, but when the stay-at-home order hit, business dried up. Now, she has applied for federal help, but so far, she hasn't heard anything. Dr. Shantae Williams is the head of the Charlotte Black Chamber of Commerce, and she says that a large number of minority businesses are getting turned down because of a lack of traditional banking relationships.
They've had to really be nimble, which is great, and we have some really tenacious business owners, but that always puts you at a starting deficit because we do know banks like to lend big dollars. So if you didn't already have that relationship with the banker, you may be just kind of out of luck.
Now, Dr. Williams believes the government needs to specifically tailor some of the help to minority business owners. And the changes are not coming fast enough for some in our state. Overnight, we learned police arrested 4 people at a reopened NC rally at the state capitol yesterday. And 2 of them, a woman from Catawba and another from Morganton, they were both charged with violating an executive order. They were part of a group of about 300 people out there. Look at the crowd. Those protesters are demanding Governor Cooper reopen the state for business. But state health officials say that doing so too quickly could cost lives. Right there, you're looking at counter protesters. They were dressed in scrubs and wearing medical masks.
It angers me that we have to be out here. It angers me that people aren't, wanting to take care of the vulnerable in our population.
Police say that overall, those protests remained peaceful. And a group called Reopen MEC is planning a protest here in Charlotte on Friday afternoon. They plan to be in the heart of Uptown, but organizers have this message for people who want to take part.
Friday, May 1st at 12 p.m., we will be protesting at the heart of Uptown, and we'll begin and end our route at Trade and Tryon. And we are asking everyone to stay in their cars because we want people to abide by these social distancing guidelines. And anybody who does decide to actually protest in the streets, they are more than welcome to do so. However, we do ask that people maintain 6 feet apart and wear masks and gloves as well. At least 100 individuals.
We reached out to CMPD and they told us that they are aware of the plans and the protest, they plan to monitor it.
5:07, some malls across the country will reopen over the weekend, which includes some in South Carolina. According to USA Today, Simon Property Group plans to reopen nearly 50 malls across 10 states. Starting Friday, Gaffney Outlets, Haywood Mall in Greenville, Charlestown Square, and North Charleston, they'll all reopen. The report shows the malls will have limited hours for overnight cleaning. Shoppers will be able to get temperature testing, masks, hand sanitizer. Now, Simon Property Group owns South Park Mall, Concord Mills, and Charlotte Premium Outlets, but there's no plan to open just yet because of North Carolina's stay-at-home orders. North Carolina health officials say their latest count shows 400 new cases of COVID-19 in the state. There are 9,500 confirmed cases out of more than 112,000 tests statewide. 342 people have died. In South Carolina, more than 53,000 people tested there. Of that, 5,700 people, they tested positive. 192 people have died. And we do have some other important news we want to get to that impacts your money, your children's education. The CMS Board of Education just approved $180 million to build 2 new high schools.
That's according to WFAE Radio. $88 million will be used to replace several aging buildings on the campus of West Charlotte High School and build 1 new building. Another $92 million will go to help the overcrowded Olympic High School. The Olympic Relief School will be built right next to the Palisades Park Elementary in Southwest Charlotte. And the board also approved the school budget for next school year. The $538 million budget means the district is asking the county for $37 million more than last year. And of that, $11 million will be used for employee raises and $12 million for student growth and additional space costs. The county will finalize its budget by the end of May. And Gaston County Schools laid out how they're handling grades for this academic year. High school seniors can earn a pass or withdraw for spring classes based on their grade as of March 13th. Now, neither will impact their GPA. But if a senior is failing a class required for graduation, schools have to give the student a chance to improve their grade during remote learning. We have posted grading scenarios for all other students on our WSOC app.